This museum is called the National Hellenic Museum.
Greeks have been here since the late 1800s. After the Chicago fire, there were opportunities, there were jobs. That's why there was a big wave coming here. The museum actually is a few decades in the making. It started by a couple of friends looking to preserve the immigrant part of the story in Greek America. Decided to rebrand ourselves and call ourselves the National Hellenic Museum. It's the first museum outside of Greece to do something like this. Usually you have just an archaeological museum, or you have an immigrant museum, or you have a Byzantine museum. Here, everything is housed under one roof. So from 6000 BC up until today, we'll tell the story here. We really want our museum to be more of a participatory museum. We have a cool exhibit on God's missing mortals to America, to the land of opportunity. If it's Homer, it's the Odyssey and the Iliad. 10 years Odysseus trying to find his home, and that's why we named it In Search of Home, the Greek journey from myth to modern day. The other, so you'll get the dots. The other part we have, it's the Gus and Mary Stathis Library and a resource center. It's publications, books, magazines, newspapers. There's books that immigrants brought over with them. Some are encyclopedias, some are Bibles. Anything that's written about Greece, by a Greek, about a Greek is in there. The ancient Greeks, had an influence in that Western civilization and the building blocks of America, because it's our government. If you're a doctor, the medicine that was invented in Greece, or a scientist, it all started in ancient Greece. So that's why we're going to prove that everybody is Greek.
It's stories of people's hardships, people's struggles, people's successes.
Through these items, we make sure that the Greek contribution to these major chapters in history are noted, are recorded, and that people know about them.
You don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been.
It's a testament to the last 100 years, and it's a beacon for the next 100 years.
The importance of museums like ours is that they do not allow history to be glossed over. They hone in on the small details, and they focus on the individuals that have made a difference in this country and continue to contribute.
The National Hellenic Museum is the storybook for Greeks in America.